Welcome to Cost Accounting. I wanted to take a few minutes to highlight some of the resources available in D2L for the course and also on the Connect website. In terms of D2L, you will be accessing content from the Resource tab, clicking on Content, and you'll also make use of the Assessment tab to access the digital Dropbox and also grades that you have on assignments. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Content tab. From the Content tab, you can download a copy of the course syllabus if you lose it. You can get information on registering for Connect. Here's the website link that will take you directly to Connect. And then here's a link on how to use Connect. Also, there's information on some of the other course activities, things you can do to earn mastery points, completing a paper on the book The Goal, taking factory tours, or completing Excel assignments. Also, you will see this list down here growing throughout the semester of links that have some online content or lecture material that has been created by me primarily for my managerial accounting class but modified for this course. For instance, if you click on this link for Chapter 3 for cost, volume, profit analysis, it will take you to this Excel workbook. Notice there's tabs across the bottom. This first one will give a YouTube video lecture on how change in activity affect the contribution margin and net operating income. The second one here will have some lecture videos on how to build a cost, volume, profit graph using Excel and how to interpret a cost, volume, profit graph. The third one, how to use the contribution margin ratio to compute changes in contribution margin and net operating income. So you can watch video lectures that will explain the topic, and the lectures will also go over how to solve this problem. Not this problem in particular, but this similar problem with different numbers. Once the video is done, you may choose to come down here and work through this problem. And as you work through it, if you select correct answers, they will show up in a blue font, incorrect answers in a black font. So this is sort of a concept check to make sure you sort of understand the material that was part of this lecture. So feel free to peruse these tabs to see if there's some particular topics you want to look at and watch the lectures on and work through problems for. For now, I only have video lectures up for chapters 2, 3, and 4, but over time I will increase that listing of lecture assists. Once you've registered for Connect, you're going to want to go to the Connect website where you'll be able to access course materials. Each chapter has a pre-quiz which you can complete prior to coming to class the day we cover a chapter. There are homework assignments for each chapter, and then there's a post-quiz for each chapter that's timed. For more details on how to use Connect and information about these Connect assignments, click on the link here in D2L. Let's take a quick look at some items from the course syllabus. Course syllabus has my office hours. You've got home phone numbers and office phone numbers. I prefer really email contacts as opposed to the telephone because I'm not very good at checking the answering machine. Please note here that there are no excuses, make-up exams, incompletes, etc. If you miss a particular assignment, you can do something else to earn some mastery points, and we'll talk about mastery points here in a few minutes. Be sure you read through the policies here on academic honesty and are familiar with the university policies. And then in terms of materials for the course, we're going to be using the 4th edition of Fundamentals of Cost Accounting by Lannon, Anderson, and Maher. But the 3rd edition will probably work for you. Problems don't match up exactly at the end of the book, but there haven't been that many changes. You're going to also need to purchase McGraw-Hill's Connect or Connect Plus. You're going to need to also purchase a copy and read the book The Goal by Goldratt. You can register for a free 3-week trial of the Connect or Connect Plus. Additional information on registering for Connect and what the course requirements are for purchasing it are available at the Registering for Connect link in D2L. Please look over the course learning objectives as well as the grading scheme. In terms of grading, there are a variety of exercises or activities you can undertake in this course to demonstrate mastery of the material. There are quite a few Connect homework assignments assigned, and you don't need to work them all. You can select between factory tours, building Excel worksheets and models. I highly recommend this one. Completing the chapter pre-quizzes, completing chapter post-quizzes, working the Connect homework assignments, taking exams, not necessarily in Connect, this should just be exams, or completing the paper on the book The Goal. I think if you were to add up all these mastery points, it's maybe about 1,100 mastery points. The most you can earn before the final exam is 750 mastery points. Then the final exam is worth 250 points. So you can see by the grading scale, if you max out in terms of mastery points, you will have a C, solid C, going into and before you take the final exam. And any points you earn on the final exam will just increase your grade significantly. So again, the assignments for the course, they're sort of on a mix or match basis. Do a factory tour, do some of the worksheets, do them all. Complete as many or as much as the Excel home or the Connect homework as you think you need to sort of understand the material. But if you can work very little of the homework to do well on the exams, notice you'll earn quite a few points in the exams and you won't need to work as much homework. So again, to the extent that you do well on the quizzes and the exams, you have to do less homework. To the extent you're not doing well on the exams or quizzes, you're going to want to make sure you maximize your homework, make sure you earn all your Excel homework points, and also consider writing the paper on the goal. Even if you don't write the paper on the goal, please read the book The Goal. It will provide context for helping you understand course material, and there will be questions from the goal on each of the exams most likely. Look over the material here on the Connect chapter pre-quizzes, which are due before we start covering a chapter in class at 3 p.m. In fact, all the Connect assignments are due at 3 p.m. The Connect homework is due before we start the next chapter. I do accept late homework for the Connect, but your grade will be reduced by 25% for each fraction of a day the assignments are late. And the chapter post-quizzes must be completed by the scheduled due date. There's no late assignments for the Connect quizzes or the Connect chapter pre-quizzes. Again, for more details on these, look at the link in D2L. There it is for using Connect. Excel is a great tool for management accounting. I encourage you to use Excel to work and solve most of your homework problems whenever possible. Again, immediately begin reading the book The Goal, a process of ongoing improvement. You will find it's an entertaining book and will provide very good context for understanding what's going on in the course. Likewise, going on a factory tour and seeing a real-life factory will help you understand and have some context for understanding product versus period cost, direct materials, direct labor, etc. Again, there's 3 interim exams. The first one on chapters 1 through 5, the second one on 6 through 11, and the third one on 12 through 17. The final exam is on Friday, December 13th, and it is cumulative. It covers chapters 1 through 17 from the Lanham text. The syllabus includes your course schedule. Due dates are available again in Connect. Notice the due dates for assignments and the Dropbox in D2L, as well as on the course calendar. If you have questions this semester, please feel free to ask. Please come to class, work through the assignments, and start building up those mastery points.